The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. The quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes Otten in motion. Now, a run with the rookie out of Oregon. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. 3rd and long. Kings. That's Palmer, the man in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time, and then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
On the ground, here's Zamir White. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's O'Connell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. That is caught by the tight end. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. That his 16th touchdown of the year. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive begins with a run by White. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On first and 10, here's Baker. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They send Godwin in motion. On second down, Baker. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On first down, it's O'Connell. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's brought in by Myers. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
19 Tiger.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line, enough to get the first down and keep it going. To throw is O'Connell. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll motion a tight end right. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Pistol.
On third down, it's White. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes. That run, that's enough to move the chains.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On first down is Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. They'll send him over to the left. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And he'll get the penalty yardage and then some back, and is very close to a first down.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Baker going to hand it to White. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll go. It's White. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Good.
A tight end in motion now. Now the veteran. It's Chase Edmonds. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard.
Good. Point it right, point it right, point it right. That's it.
Baker to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for Mike Evans.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Good.
They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain of the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and you're able to find a soft spot, and they're able to connect.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run over center with White. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down. Man in motion here is Tucker. On the give, it's White. And he's going to take this all the way home. Zamir White, touchdown Raiders. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Good. What's that?
On the ground is Edmonds. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They send Godwin in motion.
What's that?
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
O'Connell going to throw on 1st and 10. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
60 even.
At the
60 even.
29-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down. O'Connell. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There was tight coverage all across the field. I think the quarterback thought he had the arm strength to fit this one into a pretty small window, but the defense wasn't having it. They were all over it, and I think the quarterback actually got away with one there.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's O'Connell. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
Buffalo 18. Go.
From the pistol, it's O'Connell. He'll find his running back, White. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Zamir White, touchdown Las Vegas. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders able to add on. It is now 27-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Set. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
In motion is Myers. Quick throw, taken in. And he will go all the way. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7.
Tommy Thomas on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Mayfield. Now the screen set up for Edmonds. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. Now O'Connell. A quick slant, and here's Adams. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Here's a give up the middle with White. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
From the gun, it's O'Connell. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the first down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, 2-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons. He can get downfield. He can make tough catches. He can run with the ball after the catch. I mean, there's not a lot this guy can't do, and I think he's got a shot to be that next big-time, young, breakout rookie tight end.
70 Rangers, 70 Panther 11, Panther 11. Go!
On first down, it's O'Connell. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Raiders. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Raiders 40, Buccaneers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
They'll run it here with Edmonds. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Robert Spillane spills him there. They face 2nd down and 7.
What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's complete to Edmonds.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
A carry now for Edmonds. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means fourth down coming up.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, fourth down.
And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. The give to White. Whoa. It's a pickup of 12. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have two or three that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
He'll go right and find his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And the Buccaneers have a first and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
They'll run with White. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal. On second down, Baker. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
It's a loss of 8. Makes it 3rd and goal.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is O'Connell. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here comes Otten in motion. On first down is Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
To the outside, catch made by Evans. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's that?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Ready! Cougar 19! Trap 60! Trap 60! And up!
So now they'll pitch it out here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Dragon 60! Hut, hut!
O'Connell to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
He'll get this complete to his tight end, Bowers. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive and there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax, it's this quarterback.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Throwing is Mayfield. They'll set up the screen to White. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Raiders' 48-yard line.
A second down throw for Mayfield. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
So on fourth down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready. Come on. Set, go.
On the handoff, it's White running right. They go play action. It's O'Connell. That's to the outside. He's got it to Bowers on the corner route. And a milestone grab. Not just a first down, but catch number 100 on the year.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. Later in the fourth quarter, taking a knee and just putting an end to it. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. Man in motion here is Tucker. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, it's White. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
On first down, right back to White. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. They'll go again with White. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Another run here with White. And good hard running will get him down close to a first down. Might be a yard short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll try to run for it. Here's White. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. They'll go. It's White. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
This throw right side is caught by Adams. Here comes 3rd and 6. On play action, O'Connell. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions. And they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.